Welcome to another in-depth review, and today we're diving into the much-anticipated 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650, a machine that blends rugged design, intelligent engineering, and Honda's unmistakable dual-sport legacy into a mid-weight package aimed at both adventure seekers and daily riders alike. From the moment you set eyes on the bike from the side, it makes a bold first impression. The lines are sleek yet muscular, and everything from the tank shape to the angular fairings screams utility with an edge of modern flair. Honda has truly nailed the balance between aggressive styling and practical function. The 2025 version comes with redesigned side panels that give it a more aerodynamic contour while subtly widening the stands to suggest increased stability, even at high speeds or off-road detours. Looking from the side profile, you immediately notice the elevated seat height and long travel suspension, iconic elements of the Africa Twin family. But this year, the 650 trims it down just enough to be more accessible without losing that commanding adventure bike presence. The 21-inch front wheel paired with an 18-inch rear offers not just off-road credibility but also a more grounded on-road riding feel. The new side-mounted exhaust is now higher and tighter to the body, reducing vulnerability when clearing obstacles, and adding an aggressive finish to the silhouette. The side view also reveals the newly integrated frame protection and engine guard, ideal for riders who love to push boundaries without fear of damaging vital components. As you move to the back of the 2025 Africa Twin 650, the updates are subtle but significant. The LED taillight is now sleeker, seamlessly embedded into the rear fairing. The luggage rack has been completely redesigned for increased utility and ease of use. Whether you're mounting soft panniers or rigid boxes, the new mount points and locking mechanisms provide better security and less vibration at high speed or during bumpy rides. The rear mudguard has been trimmed down, offering a sportier, more minimalistic look, while the turn signals are now flush-mounted for added durability and style. The bike also comes with a refined rear monoshock system that can be adjusted on the fly, thanks to the electronic suspension setting available in the upper trims. This is ideal for long journeys where terrain conditions change dramatically. Inside, the cockpit has seen one of the most impressive overhauls. You're greeted with a full-color 7-inch TFT touchscreen that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, making navigation and media control smoother than ever. It's not just functional, it's intuitive. The layout is customizable, allowing riders to prioritize ride data, navigation, or media depending on their focus. The switchgear on the handlebars has also been upgraded, now more tactile and easier to navigate even with gloves on. Honda has put a lot of thought into ergonomics, especially for long-distance rides. The handlebars are now mounted slightly higher, and the adjustable windscreen offers improved wind deflection across various riding postures. The seat itself is plush yet supportive, with optional heated seats available in the premium version. Riders also benefit from improved storage compartments, USB charging ports, and a clever tank bag locking system that integrates seamlessly with the fuel cap. Now let's talk performance, where the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 makes some serious gains. The 650cc parallel twin engine has been retuned for smoother torque delivery and improved fuel efficiency. Honda's engineers managed to increase peak power output slightly, now pushing 72 horsepower, but the real magic lies in how that power is delivered. The bike feels more responsive at lower revs and maintains consistent pull through the mid-range, which is crucial for both city traffic and trail climbs. The 6-speed gearbox has been refined with tighter ratios between third and fifth gears, making acceleration feel punchier without sacrificing highway cruising capability. For riders who want even more control, the Africa Twin 650 now includes a quickshifter as standard, something usually reserved for higher-end models. That means seamless upshifts and downshifts, enhancing the ride experience across the board. One of the key upgrades this year is the integration of Honda Selectable Torque Control, which works in sync with the ABS and engine braking systems. There are now 5 ride modes: Tour, Urban, Gravel, Off-Road, and Custom. Each mode adjusts throttle response, suspension stiffness, ABS sensitivity, and traction control levels to match the terrain or rider preference. The bike's advanced electronics suite is anchored by a new 6-axis EMU, which helps keep everything in balance whether you're leaning into a sharp curve or climbing an uneven dirt track. Suspension is handled by a show of 45mm inverted fork up front and a Pro-Link rear setup, both fully adjustable. This makes it possible to tailor the suspension to a solo ride or fully loaded touring setup without compromising ride quality. Braking is equally impressive with dual 310mm wave discs up front and a single 256mm disc in the rear. The feel at the lever is progressive, and ABS calibration is top-notch, even in off-road settings where a controlled lockup can be necessary. Ground clearance has been preserved at 250mm, keeping the bike versatile in rough terrain. Fuel economy comes in at a solid 22 to 24 km per liter, depending on the ride mode and terrain, and with an 18.8-liter fuel tank. You're looking at a theoretical range that comfortably exceeds 400 kilometers, ideal for adventurers who love the open road without worrying about fuel stops. When it comes to pricing, Honda has been smart. The base version of the 2025 Africa Twin 650 starts at around $9,999, making it one of the most accessible bikes in its segment, especially considering the tech it brings to the table. The mid-tier trim that includes heated grips, center stand, and advanced electronics package sits at about $11,299, while the top-of-the-line trim, which includes electronic suspension, aluminum panniers, crash bars, and premium audio integration, tops at around $12,799. Considering its reliability, comfort, and versatility, this bike offers tremendous value for money. And because it's a Honda, long-term maintenance and parts availability are less of a concern, making it not just a fun bike but also a smart investment for those who plan on logging serious miles. To wrap things up, the 2025 Honda Africa Twin 650 strikes an outstanding balance between form and function. It looks like an adventure bike, rides like a road warrior, and feels like a refined touring machine. Whether you're heading out for a weekend ride through the countryside, navigating daily traffic, or pushing limits on off-road terrain, this motorcycle stands ready. It's not just about performance or tech, it's about confidence. The Africa Twin 650 inspires it. Honda has refined the platform with just the right updates to keep it competitive and relevant in today's ever-evolving adventure market. If you're looking for a bike that does it all without trying too hard to prove itself, the Africa Twin 650 is that rare middleweight gem that delivers big without demanding big sacrifices. If you're thinking about stepping into the adventure bike world or upgrading from a smaller dual sport, there has never been a better time to explore what Honda is offering. The 2025 Africa Twin 650 is more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement of intent, and it's ready to go wherever you dare to take it.